Mic check 1 2 1 2. My mic sounds nice. Now this is gonna be a 2-prong, 3-prong live stream addressing uh, Sexy Red TV one, Sexy Red TV part of my body, and some things that was said about me and said about me here on YouTube. And if you study Robert Greene, the 48 Laws of Power, you know you protect your reputation at all costs, right? With that said, excuse me, she had made a post about me that was very uh, unbecoming of me as a person, and it totally went against uh, my views and my morals. But it was the post did about me, and I know why she did it. I know why she did it. Well, with that said, let's get into it. Mm. Ooh, I know what that mean. That come on, yeah. Let me say this, Sexy Red. If you come across this, I'm not gonna be going back and forth with you. So please stop. I'm just responding because I ain't never made a live stream or a video about you. So please stop. Don't put me on no more of your community tabs. Don't put me in no more of your live streams. Please stop. I don't want to. I don't want to have to keep defending myself against you. So I'm asking you. You know what I'm saying? Lady, get your food. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. Leave me alone because I came for you. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going, man. Fair use.
It's disrespectful. That ain't explaining what SBE is.
That's when I come in.
What's wrong with your mic?
Mic check. Ain't nothing wrong with my mic. Ain't a goddamn thing wrong with my motherfucking mic. She wanted to try to throw me off. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Go back.
What's wrong with your mic?
Mic check. 1 2 1. Does my mic sound nice?
Scraggly. What's up?
No, my voice sounds scraggly. I got a scratchy voice. You know what I'm saying? so, so she wanted to try to, from the jump, throw me off and be like, your mic sounds scraggly. She said that before I even said something. But okay, whatever. Hey, you two motherfuckers, y'all got this shit, man. Y'all got this. I get this shit to y'all. Y'all got this shit. Out on a video or a live stream, or I hop on somebody else's stream and put my thoughts out and let the shit be what it's gonna be. Y'all got this shit. I'm not even fucking with this shit. Y'all got it. I got it. You motherfuckers who wanna be YouTubers, you got it. Don't come for me because I'm gonna let you have it. You hear me? But let's go ahead and continue. You know why I'm here, Red. Good evening, by the way.
What?
About that community
My
tab.
community tab.
It is a community tab, Red. You are 100% correct. But when you use your community tab to propagate, how you say, slanderous and slanderous things about another person, that person ain't supposed to come and address you. I came and addressed you. I didn't come up there on any foul shit. I came up there and I initially said why I came up there. I came up there to address you about your community tab that you made about me. And I was very much so respectful, as you can tell. Let's come on. Mike check.
Okay.
You know why I'm here, Red. Good evening, by the way.
Where are you here?
About that community, your community tab, but you
Okay.
got my name.
But
I'm not,
okay.
but
Thank you.
I think that I was egregiously mis.
Okay.
Now, let me say this. Shame in the community tab. When I pop up on the internet and I do whatever she want, shit, and do whatever she want with it, she can do that. Technically, she can do that. When you take a comment that I make in a chat box and you take it out of context and you post up on your community tab, or you take a comment that I make in the community tab, doctor it up, and purposely use, weaponize your editing skills to make me to villainize me personally, then you wrong. You can do that, but you know you wrong. Continuing for you. The views as it pertains to my view, as it pertains to Breonna Taylor, what happened to her. Now, hold on. Let me stop right there. let me give you guys some backstory to this whole hullabaloo. The comment that she posted in her community tab was a gentleman who I fuck with. He's from the East Coast, but I fuck with him because we got similar ancestry, right? And allegedly, this gentleman said something to the tune of, "That's what Breonna Taylor gets." And the comment beneath that was of allegedly me saying, "And thank you, exactly." I was jeffing with him and co-signing what he said allegedly. That's what the comment read. What I'm about to say here is that I don't agree with that ideologically. I don't agree with this particular sister, Breonna Taylor, getting killed. I don't agree. I never agreed with that. I never was on team. Yeah, that's what Breonna Taylor get. I never was team that at all. So for her to concoct this whole um comment thread and then post it up on her community tab and make me and villainize me, that's why I stepped on this panel right here. Exactly. Let's keep this shit going. Praise. You will never catch me. There is no video or live stream that I've made praising and gloating over her death are saying that she was in the wrong and she got what she deserved. You will never find that. You will never catch me on a panel making those same or similar talking points, because my view was, I felt even if she was a drug dealer's girlfriend or whatever, they shouldn't have came up in there and killed her. So I know now that's why I was so incensed when I seen this community tab, because I'm sub to Sexy Red. I'm sub to her. So when I seen that shit pop up on my feed, and I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see that shit pop up, I'm like, whoa. I know good and goddamn well I would not say that shit. I would not say that shit. Even if it's some shit, even if some manosphere niggas is going on the deep end and they saying some shit that's totally left field that I don't agree with, I keep my mouth shut. I won't say shit. I just let my silence speak for itself. Like, my nigga, I don't rock with you like rock with you in that manner. In the manner and what you talking, I'm stepping like that. And I know for a fact in the case of Breonna Taylor, I most definitely on that side. So the way that her community tab painted me, I know for a fact that that's not how I was giving it up at all. So that's why I came up here and address her personally. Let's keep it going. Fair use. Fact that I wouldn't have made that comment in that comment, even if she was a drug dealer's girlfriend or whatever. They shouldn't have came up in there and killed her. So I know for a fact that I wouldn't have made that comment in that comment section. Now, what could have happened is that, I'm not a chat box nigga. So I come in the chat, I say something, niggas at me, I say something to them back, or whatever the case is, depending on me and this particular person's relationship. What could have happened was GB said something to me, I said something back to him, and then my response was to a comment he made 5 comments prior to the Breonna Taylor comment. Now I'm helping her out here. Excuse me. I'm helping her out here because I really think that she doctored that shit. I really think Sexy Red was mad about some comments that I made on a panel previous to her making that community tab post. So she doctored that comment and made me out to be the bad guy. That's what I really think. So I'm trying to give her a lifeline, like, best case scenario, you just screenshot some bad shit. But here's the thing. The 2 comments, the 2 chat boxes that I was active in recently, I'm wrenched up in. And if you look at the chat box, if you look at her community tab, I don't have a wrench. The last 2 chat boxes I was active in was Red Supreme TV1. I'm wrenched up in that, so my shit blue. My name blue. I got a blue wrench by my name. Previous to that was the Purge, when I hopped in the Purge, and I hollered at GB, the gentleman in question. My name was Blue. My wrench, I got a blue wrench. So in both situations, the last time I would have talked to GB and one of them chats, I'd have been wrenched up, so my name would have been Blue. So that's how I know that shit that she put up there was full already. She was slaw from the get go, putting my shit up there, trying to make me out to be like, I'm saying this shit about Breonna Taylor. I ain't never said no shit like that about Breonna Taylor. I ain't. But anyway, we gonna get to the bottom of the situation because I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
Could you see that?
I could. I definitely.
And by the time I hit send, it kind of looked and fucked up. Now,
Okay.
could you see that? Made 5 comments prior to the Breonna Taylor comment.
Okay.
Could you see that?
I could. Definitely.
And by the time I hit send, it kind of looked and fucked up. Now, at best, that screenshot you got was taken out of context.
Okay. I apologize if you feel that way. How do you feel? How do I?
Ooh, if you didn't hear what I said at best that screenshot was taken out of context. At worst, it was doctored and weaponized to make me out to be the villain. And it's about something entirely different. It has nothing to do with Breonna.
Doctor,
completely fabricated. And my name was used.
You feel? At first it was how do I didn't doctor anything?
Completely fabricated. And my name was used for shock value. That's what I don't.
It was too.
That exactly. She wanted to get some shit. You know what I'm saying? And my name around the space rings bells, and it doesn't ring bells. You know what I'm saying? I pop up in chat boxes and shit, and I throw up some. You know, I say a few things. I put up some emojis, and motherfuckers know me. I'm recognizable in the space. So she trying to go grow her channel. So she gonna try to use me as a catalyst, as a stepping stone to grow her channel. And she trying to use me in a way where she demonized me to grow her punk ass channel. That's the shit I don't like. Like, don't step on me to get where you trying to go. Cause you know I ain't say that shit. You know I ain't say that shit. In both chats that I spoke to this particular gentleman within the past month, I was blue checked up. I was blue wrenched up in both chat rooms. You know, after I got out this conversation with her, I got to thinking. I'm like, now the last time I spoke to GB, I spoke to him on the Purge, and I spoke to him in the chat box at Red Supreme, and I'm wrenched up in both of those. But when she showed the screenshot, I ain't got no wrench in there. That's how I know this shit was fool. First of all, I don't think that way. I don't hold that view. Second of all, I ain't got no wrench in that screenshot. So what the fuck is you talking about? Fair use. I'm just trying to clear my name on this, man. This is crazy.
People. It wasn't necessarily just because it was you and somebody else. But you said okay. Thank you. Just saying.
Now you got a question for me?
Gotta be more careful. How do you feel about?
Oh, here we go. This is the real reason why she posted that slanderous community tab about me. This is why she posted it. Listen closely.
The Carlisha Hood situation. Do you think she should have just gotta be more careful? How do you feel about the Carlisha Hood situation? Do you think she should have just walked away? But it was kind of hard for her to walk away because she was in a corner. But what do you think about that situation?
Now, hold on. Before I respond on that clip, the last live stream chat box, the last live stream I was on, and the last chat box I was in, was Red Supreme TV1's live stream, and he spoke about this particular situation. And I hold the same stance on that live stream that I'm gonna hold on this one, where I hold both adults that that were involved responsible for this. The man Jeremy, he was wrong. He was wrong for losing his cool and putting hands on her. At the same token, I'm like, man, ain't no dude coming up in some late night hood spot punching bitches upside their head for no reason. She said something. But the response is, the rebuttal is, well, ain't nothing she should have, ain't nothing she said, ain't nothing she could have said or could have done that warranted that man from putting his hands on her. Okay, I get that. But I was taught growing up from as a child to the adolescence, when you go certain places and you encounter certain people, you handle, and I learned this. I wasn't just taught this, I just learned this from observation. When you go out certain places and you in certain environments at certain times of the day or certain times of the night, you interact with certain people a different way. Now, if I was back home at a Go Chicken Go at 2:00 p.m. when they got the off of 51st and Truce, and they got the armed guards in there, okay, my interaction may be different with the fellow patriots in there. But if it's at 6 or 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, when the sun is down, and that guard, he wiping the sleep out of his eye, and he looking kind of tired and shit, I may let some shit ride. Like, you know what? I'm just trying to get home. You get what I'm saying? I'm maybe just trying to get home. My thing is awareness, and she interacted with this gentleman wrong. He in turn reacted to her wrong. My thing is, they both were in the wrong. I'm not justifying, I'm not giving no credence to this man whatsoever. He was wrong. He was dead wrong. Rest in peace. But he was literally dead wrong. My thing is, she had something to play with that. We gonna see. But that's the reason why she put up that slanderous ass post about me right there. Excellent question. Well, let me preface this by saying, first off, both parties involved, both adult parties involved, had a hand. They both were wrong. They both were wrong. I do not condemn that gentleman's behavior whatsoever. Pause. I meant condone. Pardon my body, but I meant condone. I do not condone that guy's behavior. I don't condone his behavior. Pardon my body. Fair use. Continue. Said, we're making it out to seem as we're making it out as if Carlisha had no part in this tragedy that took place. Let me ask you this.
You said what?
Let me ask you. She heard what the fuck I said. You said what? Bitch, you heard what the fuck I said. You heard what I said. See, they, hey, these girls be playing games, man. They with, and I noticed this shit when y'all motherfuckers be on these panels with them. You be on these live streams with them, and they'll hit you with some shit. They'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry." As soon as like you talking, you making your point, and they'll interrupt you and be like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Yeah, bitch, you is sorry. You was a sorry bitch. Cause you pulling this fuck shit. That's the same shit. That's the same shit she did. What? You heard what I said? Oh,
You said what happened?
you said what happened?
Carlisha had no part in this travesty that took place. Let me ask you this.
You said what?
Let me ask you.
You heard what I said. Ah,
You
This
said
way.
what?
Do you think Carlisha
No,
Hood?
I didn't hear the last part.
I'm about to repeat it.
Oh, good.
Do you think Carlisha Hood had a negative hand in this entire situation?
I think it was
That's my whole point. That's my whole point that I'm trying to make. No man, listen, I done walked into many a late night eateries inebriated off my rocker, and I ain't never just go up to a broad and get the punching her upside her head, man. Never. Never. This gentleman allegedly was on edge. She gave him that little push and sent him over the edge, and he got the wailing on her motherfucking ass. And she had a shooter, which was her son, on deck and blicked his ass down. That's a whole nother story. We ain't gonna talk about that. Various continuing.
there was another woman inside.
That's not what I asked you, Red. I asked you.
Now she's talking about the other woman who was allegedly antagonizing the situation, and who was allegedly Carlisha allegedly instructed her son to shoot this woman after her son shot and killed Jeremy. Black women, you better listen. You better listen. You better listen. You better listen. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back because she brought up that gal. There he is.
I'm about to repeat it.
Oh, good.
Do you think Carlisha Hood had a negative hand in this entire situation?
I think it was there was another woman inside.
That's not what I asked you, Red. I asked you
And
about
if
Carlisha
anybody,
Hood.
it would be that woman.
So Carlisha.
I would like to question that woman further.
So you mean to tell me Carlisha Hood was not antagonistic or fan the flames or sparked anything that could have set those events in motion?
What could she possibly have said to him?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But we do know as Americans that when you're out in public, you avoid these BWs at all costs. You avoid them. Listen, listen. When I identify Karen, Al Keisha, whatever you want to call them, I gray rock their ass. I gray rock them, brothers. Listen to me. Look up and investigate narcissistic behaviors and narcissistic abuse here on YouTube. I gray rock these gals when I'm out. don't give them shit. I'm in a public service. You know, she is a customer service. She's in a customer service situation, and she give me some slight attitude or whatever the case is that could possibly tick me off. I gray rock that ass. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do. I stare at her direct. I don't look at her in her eyes. I stare at her directly in the middle of her forehead with a blank expression on my face. And every response that I give to her is gonna be a 1 word or a 2 word response. I gray rock her ass. I don't give her shit. So when I go to Popeyes and I order my Popeyes chicken sandwich, and she getting sassy and saying some shit that could possibly, you know, I done had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Baby mama on some bullshit, job on some bullshit, whoop well, and she say some shit that she know could tick me off. I just stare her in the middle of her forehead with a blank expression on my face. I turn myself into a robot, and I give her a yes or no response. I gray rock their ass. And I'm telling you, young brothers who may be listening to this broadcast, may come across this, listen to me. G, in order for your survival, because it is at a point where these women are going to go out of their way to get your attention. They don't care what kind of attention they get, as long as they garner your attention, they're gonna get it. Give them nothing. Gray rock their ass. Let's go ahead and continue with this. I don't know because I wasn't there.
Right. So I don't know.
But I know that I know
How
that
do you
people.
expect me to know?
Well, this is how I know that, you know, there's something rotten in Denmark. It has something to do with the shit going left, because people don't go into an eatery, start screaming on a woman, and get the punching upside her head if something wasn't said or done prior to that, because we don't know what she said. Facts, big facts, Apex, big facts. Unless it's and you can tell by the way this man was dressed, by the way he, now, if it was a homeless person off the street, then okay, who talked to himself, who eat out of garbage cans, okay, I get it. You just say you just say good morning to this nigga. He ready to punch you up all upside your shit. But this man wasn't that. Jeremy wasn't that. He was incited in some type of way. It was something she said, and we're gonna find this shit out months down the road. It was something she said that got him in his feelings. Should he have got in his feelings? No. Excuse me. No. No. He was wrong for punching up shit. All I'm saying is it's false on both sides. It's false on Jeremy's side. It's false on Carlicia's side. That's all I'm saying. And Carlicia wrong as hell for turning her son into a shooter. That's all I'm saying. But this the bonus that Sexy Red got to pick with me, because I hold the views that I hold. Since I hold the views that I hold, and I'm standing on like that, so she wanted to slander my name in this community post. Nah, so we can't even have that. We can't have that. And What up, Lestro? I'm just clearing my name. This gal, this gal, sexy red, done slandering my name on her community tab. So I'm just clearing my name. That's it. You know I don't even be on this shit like, you know what I'm saying. When the Jaguar get up out them trees, anyway, fair use.
When the camera,
Her hands on him. She wasn't threatening,
that's
but she spoke words, and those words were so powerful that he had to strike her in the face.
Go
He
ahead,
didn't
go.
have any control over him.
Now she used that as a attack black men. Well, so you're saying that Jeremy, uh, you know, all she used was words from what we saw. All she used was words, and then Jeremy physically attacked her. So what we're saying is black men don't have any control over themselves against words. Again, I'm not I'm not condoning what he had a hand in it. We don't know what that hand is. That shit finna come out later. It's gonna come out later. If it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse. That gal had something to do with pushing that man over the edge to do shit. You don't just listen. I done walked up in Go Chicken Go, Gates Barbecue, back home. JJ, not JJ Fish. Hold on, what we got back home? Fish City. Eatery spots. G's, Jamaican food, and I done ran into all kind of unsavory, and I ain't went upside their head. But he just ran into the right one on the right day, and he went upside her shit. She knew she had one. She knew she had one. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. Me, Big Bad Apex, bruh, I'm gonna just let you have it, man. I'm gonna just let you have it. If I'm out late getting some ponchos off of 50 Main, and I run into somebody and they unsavory and we in line, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna just let it go. But let
My show, okay? So roll.
I get it,
Okay?
but
Roll with me, goddamn. Roll with me. Alright? You don't correct me. Alright? I know you want to ball your fist up right now and hit something.
right there, she's trying to put what this gentleman, what this brother did, what this man Jeremy attribute that to me because I took a step back and just took a deep breath and just took a sigh. I just took a breath and just. But she want to put that on me. Matter of fact, let's run that back.
Alright? You don't correct me. This is my show, okay? So roll.
I get it,
Okay?
but
Roll with me. Goddamn. Roll with me. Alright? You don't correct me. Alright? I know you want to ball your fist up right now and hit something.
Go ahead.
Okay, Arthur. Okay.
This shows that black women, and I'm gonna say it. I'm not talking about you, Les Troll, even though your name is Les Troll. But black women as a whole, they get off on going out and literally trolling black men. No pun intended, Les Troll. But they get off on this shit. They troll us everywhere we go. If they're in a customer service role, they're gonna troll us. If we're out at a restaurant, they're gonna troll us. She just displayed it right there. She got off. I knew trying to take me. I know for a fact she's trying to take me there, so I'm laughing at her. Let's play that back. Let's play that back. This shit crazy.
Arthur, calm
Just
that little
taking a
fist
deep
down.
breath.
All your fist up right now. It's my show, okay? So roll
I
with
get
me,
it,
okay?
but
Roll with me, goddamn. Roll with me. Right? No, correct me. All right? I know you want to ball your fist up right now and get something.
you trying to
Yeah.
go ahead.
I
No,
don't,
go-
all I said was
I'm
words.
listening.
You ready to Okay,
I'm
Arthur.
taking a deep
Okay,
breath.
Arthur.
I'm
Calm
just
that little
taking a
fist
deep
down.
breath.
Hey,
Go
Dante.
ahead. Go ahead with your question.
My point right there. My point right there. I can play it back. You know what I'm saying? And you can just hear the logic. But you know what? I ain't gonna star y'all like that. We just gonna keep this shit pushing. But she was being antagonistic right there. She was being antagonistic in our interaction. And when it wasn't even a rise because I just took a deep breath. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just, and once I did that, she was loving that shit. She was like, "Ooh, I got this nigga now. I got this nigga now." She done made my point. Because my point is, and I've been thinking this, I ain't said this shit. I ain't said this shit on now one of these panels that I done spoke about this Clarissa Hood incident. But I'm gonna say it right now on my shit. Clarissa Hood went out allegedly looking for a black man whom whom had the temperament that she can provoke into a situation that she can use her 14-year-old son as a weapon to kill that man. Let me say that again for you niggas in the back. You can't tell me that old Black Lives Matter dreadlock hit. This why I don't fuck with bitches with dreadlocks now. If I come across a broad or a gal with some dreadlocks, get the fuck away from me. I'm gonna kick you square in I'm gonna kick your draw square to crack your ass. Get your ass away from me. Cause I already know what you on. You one of these Clarissa Hood bras. You one of these Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? you one of these Black Lives Matter bras. You know what I'm saying? We check the website, we already know what you feel about the black man and black led household. Yes, again, I think, and I ain't said this the first time y'all motherfuckers hear me say this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and say this shit. God damn. Oh shit. Hold up. It is a sad situation, Flash Strong. With that said, that mother, Clarissa Hood, went out at 11 o'clock at night with her son with a pistol in reach, and she found herself a target. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She found herself a victim. Type. So I'm gonna push his buttons a little bit, and then I'm gonna text my son, and my son gonna come in here and clap this motherfucker down. Is that my mother? My mother wasn't perfect. Get that straight. My mother wasn't perfect, but she damn sure wasn't taking us to Go Chicken Go. If you from KC, you know. She damn sure wasn't taking us to Go Chicken Go when the sun was down and going inside. She might have, you know what I'm saying? She might have took her ass to the drive-thru, but she damn sure wasn't going inside. And you know this gal came straight out of bed with this long fupa house dress on and a bonnet on. Come on, man. Come on, man. At all. But he definitely was set up. He definitely was set up. I done had enough interactions with females. And they'll say little shit to you and, and, and push certain little buttons on you just to get you to they off to the races with it. They off to the motherfucking races with it. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna get back to this real quick. It's fair use.
How you doing, Red?
How you doing, How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, good. I just came up here just pulled up what he was talking about, how she played a part in it, and he he he, he just said that he didn't know that what happened from the get go. What started it? He say she played a part in it. Nobody knew. Yeah, nobody knew how it happened. You know, he could have been a fool from the jump start. You know, either way, if somebody just
And that's right. He could have been a fool from the jump start. Obviously, he was a fool because he made a foolish decision and got a fool's ending. So obviously, he could have been a fool from the jump start. But if you got your 14-year-old son in the car, you don't interact with a fool. You just don't do that. let me say this. Chronicles of Judah 144 once said that his parents, as a kid, instructed him not to talk to the homeless when they rode the train and when they was out. You know, as a person, when you come across a certain person who ain't right, who ain't wrapped too tight, yeah, it was her right to be at that eatery at that time of night, but you don't just go up in there and just, you know what I'm saying, and just talk any kind of way how you want to. You don't. That man ain't your child. That man is not your child. She went up in there allegedly, probably talking to that man Jeremy like he was her child, and he let her know. He put his hands in the air and was like, "Oh my grandma, get your food," and went to putting, you know what I'm saying, putting the beats on her. I'm not condoning what he did. However, you don't engage certain people in a certain. As a man who's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, even if I go out wherever I go, and I've been all around the country. I done been from New York, Philadelphia, Virginia, Chicago, all the way to California, all the way up to Seattle as a truck driver. I'm not finna sit up here, you know, if I go into a certain area, I tell motherfuckers don't talk to me. If I listen, I'm quick to tell a motherfucker don't talk to me. I, I tell a motherfucker don't talk to me. Eu no falo inglês, which is Portuguese for I don't speak no English. So even if you speak Spanish, which is the second most spoken language in this country, you don't speak Portuguese. You know what I'm saying? So even if you know some Spanish, nigga, don't talk to me. You know what do you speak? Eu falo português. Do not talk to me. I don't talk to motherfuckers. I don't. If you not the person whom I'm conducting business with and money is exchanging, I'm not talking to you, man. And if I have to talk to you because you inject yourself into the conversation, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that she didn't try to de-escalate the situation. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. But you bring your 14-year-old son out at midnight to get some food at a hood spot. My mama would never. My mama would never, never, ever, ever. And we done rode through Kansas City past dark from one side of the town to the other. From out south to the east side, you know what I'm saying? When the street lights was on, we was not stopping nowhere until we got to the house. And you know what I'm saying? If we was hungry when we got home, we popped some burritos in the microwave, warmed them bitches up, and that was that. Some ain't right. Some is not right. Some ain't right. She, fair use.
disrespect you, you know, you are going to respond. You are going to respond. But no, but still, we don't know how it got started. Just
Dante,
because
can I ask
she,
you a question, brother?
hold on, she was talking when she was responding to that man in that restaurant. She was not allowed.
Now this nigga finna talk for about 2-3 minutes straight. He about to say the same thing over and over again, and I'm just trying to get an edge. Okay, we got it. We done already heard what you got to say. You done said the same thing. Let me ask you a question. Watch him.
She was not belligerent. She wasn't all up in his face, wagging her finger, calling him all kind of swear words. She kept she was just talking normal. He was the one acting all acting belligerent and crazy or whatever.
Brother,
But still, y'all trying to what I'm trying to get is how y'all trying to flip it on the woman that she antagonized this man, that she provoked this man, and not and nobody.
Nobody's trying to flip it on any. I'm saying both of these motherfuckers are at fault. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. I'm not trying to flip it on. I'm not trying to flip it on nobody. Both of them at fault. Both of them. So to sit up here and say, "Well, how y'all?"
in a way, yeah,
How it got started. Nobody knew how it unfolded. So I don't know why people making assumptions and coming out their mouth about what went down on this issue.
So
Now,
can I ask you a question, brother? Because you're filibuster. Can I ask you a question? You said the same thing about 5 times in a row already. Gotta let somebody else get a word in edgewise. Now, brother, you meaning to tell me that the disposition of a lot, not all, black women isn't antagonistic and adversarial to a black man? We all know. We all know
like
that.
Let me step in here real quick, because what I just said on that live stream was it was heavy. The disposition from black women towards black men is adversarial. Yes, that's what I said. I said it. I said it. That's why I gray rock these hoes when I'm out. I gray rock them because I'm already knowing that you trying to start some shit with me. And what Sexy Red said afterwards was, "Well, you like that. You like that." And my response to that afterwards was, "No, I don't. No, I don't." So that lets me know that in her mind, she think that I like her foul treatment towards me. And I'm plainly telling her, no, I don't like that shit. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
Disposition of a lot, not all, black women isn't antagonistic and adversarial to a black man. We all know. We all know that the worst. I don't like it. I don't like it. We all know that the worst person.
You see it? She tried to cop pleas for black women being adversarial and antagonistic towards black men in a customer service. She said it, even out in public. When I go out, bruh, as soon as I hit the public venue, I'm scanning. Our people's sister, oh, she a Keisha. She might be a Keisha. Let me keep my eyes on her. I'm gonna treat her a certain way. I see a certain type of white woman who look a certain way. Oh, she might be a Karen. Let me move around her a certain type of way. Let me come up in this motherfucker and get what I need to get and get the fuck on. She just sat up there and said, "Oh, you like that? You like that? You gonna like the foul treatment of us black women on how we gonna treat you black men? You gonna like it and take it?" And I'm like, "Bitch, no, I don't like that shit. I don't. I don't. I don't like that. Ask my baby mama. My baby mama tried that same shit. She she on her fourth baby daddy now. I don't like that shit. Get your ass on somewhere. Fuck on. Oh, you like that shit? You like that? What? You just gonna tell me what I like, huh? Huh? Praise.
Customer service to deal with is a black. No,
You,
we
but
all
y'all
know
like
that
that.
the worst.
Y'all
I
like
don't
that.
like it. I don't like it. We all know that the worst person in customer service to deal with is a black woman.
We're not about to do this.
People call
All
a
right.
place to complain about something.
All right. We're done.
That's when she kicked me out the. That's when she kicked me out the panel. Cause I was cooking. I was cooking, and that's the truth. The truth is, if you have a discrepancy with an establishment and you call said establishment and you get a sister on the phone, your heart gonna drop because you're gonna be like, God damn, I don't want to talk to her. Put your manager on the phone. Put somebody else on the phone. I don't want to deal with you because I already know how you coming. Exactly. Exactly. Everybody, all three of these, all three of y'all that's listening to this live stream right now know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. Whether you a male or a female, whether you a guy or a girl, if you call a spot or if you got to deal with somebody in customer service, you damn sure don't want to deal with no sister. You damn sure don't want to. You damn sure don't want to. Serious. What I said was bars, nigga. What you talking about?
Is a black woman.
We're not about to do this.
People call
All right.
a place to complain about something.
All right. We're done.
And this bitch ass nigga laughing.
Because the thing is, the same could be said for black men. Everything that you say about
No, the same cannot be said about black men. Black men don't have the same reputation in a customer service position as black women. That's just facts. That is just facts. I go to Popeye's Chicken, bruh. I'm trying to talk to the brother. I'm trying to get to the line where the brother behind the cash register before I get to the line where the sister behind the cash register. Because I'm going to get some bullshit from her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know this. Everybody know this. Period.
black women, you can say it for black men.
Yep. And that man was emotional. He was irate, belligerent, hysterical. He was all that these dudes be saying about a black woman. He was just that before he got a shell in his ass.
And then they'll.
Now, mind you, I came up there to address her about a community post that she made about me that was wrong, right? And she flipped the whole conversation to talk about this. This is why she made that community post about me. This is why. Because I have these particular views on this certain situation, and she feels some type of way about my views on this certain situation, because I never made that particular comment pertaining to the sister Breonna Taylor. I never once was in favor of her getting gunned down in her house. Never did I do that. Never. But she doctored up some shit. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Fair use, continue.
Circle around and say that's because they was raised by single mothers. No accountability.
But
No.
Dante, who is the worst people to deal with in customer service?
That has to do
Humans,
with that
humans,
issue. That has nothing
humans.
to do.
And exactly. I went back to the question that I asked him before she kicked me out the first time, and I went back to Dante, because I ain't even talking to you, bro, because you ain't even on some cool shit. You ain't on the up and up. So I asked Dante, who is the worst to deal with in customer service? And she, humans, bitch, please. We all know they done made a Family Guy rendition about y'all motherfuckers. What's that? And what I tell him, exactly. They done made a whole skit about how bad y'all is in customer service. So it ain't even a conversation. Like, it ain't even up for discussion. Like, that's the trump card. When I say that, conversation over with. You just fold. You supposed to fold at that point. My point wins. I win. 'Cause everybody know. Everybody from sea to shining sea, all demographics know. If you got to deal, and this is the sad reality. I'm not gloating. I'm just saying, just making a point. When you deal with a sister in a customer service capacity, boy, it's gonna be a long day for you. It's gonna be a long day for you. Long day. Long day. But if you black, you rather deal with a racist KKK member before you deal with a sister. Boy, it's that bad. It's that bad. And the women know the little shit that the other women do because they deal with them and they deal on that level. So they know the little shit that the women do to take little digs at you and shit, to poke at you and shit. They know. But let's get back to this conversation. Very easy.
That issue that took place in that restaurant.
Humans, human,
Does or does not?
human.
I don't know if I can frame that correctly. But does or does not? Do or do not black women have
Sir,
horrible
didn't I say we're not about to do that?
reputation?
If you were on a male panel,
And she shot me down. I was just trying to get my point here. And she dropped me down. Now she want to say, "Oh, if you was on a male panel, watch this."
you would respect the host and move on from the subject.
Women have
Sir,
horrible
didn't I say we're not about to do that?
reputation.
If you were on a male panel, you would respect the host and move on from the subject. So what you will do is move on from that. And if you cannot, then you can leave. Because you're not about to sit up here and misrepresent black women like that. Human.
No, nobody's misrepresenting anybody. I did not misrepresent black women. It's a known fact. It is in pop culture. They have made satire comedy on black women in their decorum in a how you say custom service capacity. They've made jokes about you motherfuckers on how bad you are in a customer service capacity. Like everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. But and she dropped me down again. And then I come back. Here we go.
This how I
Human
was
with
misrepresented
terrible character. You weren't misrepresented.
in your community tab.
You
Now now I'm bringing it back to the original point why I came up here and I addressed her with her misrepresenting me in her community tab. And she said, "Oh, you wasn't misrepresented." Yes, I was. Yes, I was, because I know for a fact how I feel about that particular situation, and I wouldn't have spoke on that particular situation in the manner in which you portrayed that I spoke on it. I know I wouldn't have. But you mad about my views on this Clarissa Hood situation, so now you want to just demonize me on some other shit. You wrong. Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Nope. I don't think I misrepresented you at all. I think it actually shows right now, right here, it shows exactly the behavior that you
Thou
displayed
shalt
in that
not bear
community
false
tab.
witness,
Mhm.
Thou shalt not bear false
But she
witness.
was definitely talking a whole lot of cash shit on that fucking panel.
On what panel?
Have a good one.
See, now she hit me with that. She had that in the back of her mind the whole time. She was like, you sure was talking a whole bunch of cash shit on that panel. I'm like, what panel are you talking about? And she didn't want to tell me, and then that's when she dropped me. She dropped me right after that. But then after the live stream, I got to think, I'm like, once I'm talking about this shit, this particular topic that she brought to me on YouTube, and I said, oh, okay. Yeah. It was Red's, because I only hopped on Red's channel and talked about this shit. It was only a few channels I hopped on and talked about this particular topic. On all topics, I'm blue checked up. So I'm in blue checked up. So if I hop in the chat box, man, I'm checked up. You not finna, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna screenshot me with a gray ass comment? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, man. You ain't. I just wanted to get my side. I didn't want to make a live stream about this and speak on certain shit as it pertains to this. I just popped in and, said my one two about the situation. I didn't want to do this, but just when you, just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. They pull me back in. Last time speaking about this Clarissa Hood situation. The boy Jeremy, he was wrong. Shouldn't have put his hands on him. Shorty Clarissa, she was wrong. she was wrong for one, bring your 14-year-old son out at that time of night to that particular eatery, and then you not having the situational awareness to be like, shit, let me not get into some shit. And then you pull your son into some shit and then turn this nigga into a killer. Fuck out of here. Both of them wrong. Furthermore, she allegedly, she looked like one of these Black Lives Matter ass dreadlock ass bras, dreadlock ass gals that'll do your ass in. You know what I'm saying? She probably was hunting this nigga. We not even finna talk about these Facebook groups, these Discord groups that's going on where these females is talking about us setting niggas up and doing us in. Like, we not even finna talk about that, right? Right? It's a black man, it's a dangerous situation when you come out here dealing with any female, but in particular when you dealing with that girl and she got certain ideologies in her head already, and she already on go, boy, you playing with your motherfucking life. You playing with your life. Playing with your life. But yeah, I just want to hop on here, man, real quick, man, and show that Shorty was she was flawed as hell for trying to drag my name the way she did. But yeah, I'm up off here, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.